In 1986, a man named Christopher Knight left his home in Massachusetts. He drove into the dense woods of Maine, abandoned his car, and vanished. For 27 years, he lived in complete solitude, surviving on stolen food and supplies, utterly disconnected from society. Knight was not running from the law or hiding from anyone. He simply wanted to escape the world and reinvent his life. It's an extreme example, yes, but it raises a fascinating question: what does it really mean to disappear and transform yourself? Disappearing does not always mean going off the grid like Christopher Knight. It can mean shedding old habits, leaving behind toxic environments, or even adopting a completely new identity. Let us explore how to effectively disappear and transform yourself without losing who you are at your core. First, ask yourself, why do you feel the need to disappear? Is it to escape a toxic relationship, a suffocating career, or are you simply seeking a fresh start? Understanding your motivation is crucial. Without clarity, you risk running in circles. Take the example of John Doe, a marketing executive in Chicago who felt trapped in his high-pressure job. Instead of quitting impulsively, he took time to reflect. His decision to leave was not about abandoning responsibilities but about finding a career that aligned with his values. So, start by journaling or talking to someone you trust. Pinpoint what's pushing you toward change. Disappearing is not just about vanishing, it's about doing it with intention. This requires planning. If you are leaving a job, research alternatives first. If you are moving, scout locations that resonate with the lifestyle you want. For example, many Americans who have chosen to reinvent themselves find solace in smaller towns or nature-focused areas. Moving to Asheville, North Carolina, or Boulder, Colorado, has become a popular choice for people seeking a balance between work and personal growth. But your plan does not have to involve physical relocation. Sometimes, disappearing means cutting off unhealthy habits or influences right where you are. The key is to take small, calculated steps toward your goal. Transformation requires letting go of the person you used to be. This might mean changing how you present yourself, deleting old social media accounts, or even distancing yourself from certain relationships. Think of people like Greta Thunberg, who transformed from an ordinary student into a globally recognized climate activist. Her transformation was not about running away but about channeling her energy into something deeply meaningful. Declutter your life, both physically and emotionally. Donate things that tie you to your past self. Unfollow accounts that do not inspire you. Create space for the new you to emerge. Now comes the exciting part: rebuilding. Picture the person you want to be. What does their day look like? What values guide their decisions? Start incorporating habits that align with this vision. If you want to be healthier, establish a routine that prioritizes exercise and nutrition. If you want to be more creative, dedicate time to learning a skill like painting or writing. For instance, after leaving her corporate job, Michelle, a Seattle native, pursued her lifelong passion for photography. She started small, photographing local events and eventually built a thriving business. Her transformation wasn't instant, but it was intentional. Once you have transformed, it's essential to guard your new identity. This does not mean cutting off everyone from your past, but it does mean setting boundaries. Surround yourself with people who support your growth, not those who pull you back into old patterns. This also applies to your digital presence. If you have stepped away from social media or created new profiles, resist the urge to re-engage with negativity. Be intentional about what you share and who you connect with. Disappearing and transforming yourself is not about running from your problems. It's about rediscovering who you are, embracing change, and creating a life that feels authentic to you. So, What's stopping you from taking that first step toward reinvention? Your transformation begins today.